because I wanted to come along and do a quick video. Now this video is specifically for Stacy Smith, and she is part of my Facebook community. So hi Stacy. And I'm answering this through a video response, and really I created a post that I will leave all of the information in the about box, and it's really about, she says, I still don't know how you do it all, and she's trying to portion and gets referred to as a meanie mom. And she says, you know, I hear that you don't talk about balance, that family and Christ are first, but really she was really talking about, you know, the balance and how I'm finding the way to do it all. And I wanted to come along and bring this response specifically to Stacy, but to all of you. Never measure what someone else is doing against what you're doing or not doing, number one, because we don't want to compete or compare. For me, I don't believe in balance. I believe that God's first, then of course it would be your spouse and your children, and everything else comes after that. And I will tell you all, God is first and foremost in my life. The start of my day, the middle of my day, the end of my day, I commune with God all day long, or pray with God all day long. I will tell you, I'm in my second marriage, not my first, and this is a very difficult marriage for me. I wish I could say it was really, really easy, yet the love experience is difficult. My husband and I are very much a night and day couple. We have a lot of different viewpoints, and we have to work through a lot. So, you know, we've stayed in some counseling, and, you know, it's been a lot more effort than I thought it would be. Of course, all marriages are effort, but it's not been as effortless as I thought it would be, or just, you know, that the love would carry us along, especially in the early years. So I have to pay a lot more attention to what's going on in my marriage. Then I have teenagers. I have an elementary school student. I'm not in the same season as most people. Now, if you have little ones and you're trying to do everything you see me doing with my blogs and with my books and with my videos and with my courses, you'll get overwhelmed. But you have to set up what's good for you. Now, in this season of my life, my children are older. They don't require as much attention. They just want me to be, you know, in the room, and they want to hang out with me. Another thing is, you know, my kids were not involved in a whole lot of activities. Right now, I have my youngest in rowing. My son's getting ready to go in basketball. My oldest kind of does her own thing with eBay and all her Amazon. So she's pretty much, you know, making money online. So not to say she's carefree, but if she wants to do something, I know every third Saturday, hey mom, I want to go to Vegan Hut, Loving Hut for the vegan buffet. So that's carved out time. You know, once a month I take my daughters for mommy-daughter time, and we do massages. So I carve that time out. The other thing is, for me, you know, I found that my work is actually getting in the way of my part-time fortune, and just my passion to lead people and see people set free financially, to see people using their intellectual property to repurpose content and create passive income streams. So more or less, to answer this, I'm very careful about who I follow online and who I allow to coach me or mentor me online. I don't follow a lot of men. I have been to Tony Robbins events, and man, Tony is the man. And I'll tell you, the only gentleman I can think of that I follow now online is Jim Cockrum. And that's because a friend recommended him to me. He has a big family. I think there's like 5 of them. Talks a lot about his wife. Family's first and important. I know that he's a strong believer, and that's important to me. I don't follow a lot of men because men just don't have the same responsibilities, you know, that women do. Like right now, as I'm recording this video, I'm cooking lasagna. I have the meat eaters. I have the vegan food for my daughter, and I choose to eat more of a vegan lifestyle because, you know, I don't want to resent that I have to cook something separate for her. I cook 2 different meals every single day. So I said, you know what, I'm going to enjoy the meal with you. The other thing is, I'm very careful about the women that I follow online. I don't follow a lot of single women or women that don't have kids because it doesn't represent where I'm at in my life right now. A woman that has never had kids has a very difficult time understanding. I don't want to say you have a very difficult time. It's just a different lifestyle. I have a very difficult time understanding what it's like just to not have kids since I've had kids, you know, since I've been an adult. So you want to follow people that have the results that you want, but you also want to follow God's plan for your life. Get something, you know, get your goals written down. For me, my top 2 goals for this year were YouTube, and they were to have $5,000 in passive income coming in. And I wanted that, you know, to start per month, and then, you know, per week to come in. So I'm very, you know, clear on what my focus is for my goal. And you know what? I want to help thousands of people. So I know how many people that I want to help. I know how many courses I need to create. So you need to create goals so that every single month that you're accomplishing the goals, so you're not looking at what you're not doing and you're more focused on what you are doing. So again, and the gurus that you follow online, I'm sorry, but they do matter. I'm not sorry about it, saying it. They matter. Who you follow online matters. And again, that's why I'm very careful about who I follow. I'm very careful about what I listen to. I'm very careful about the advice that I receive in my spirit and what I read. So I hope that that helps you, Stacy Smith. I still don't believe in balance. I don't understand how anyone can think that they can balance God and balance work and all this. No. And when work starts getting in the way, you need to figure out how much you need per day to get it out of the way. All right? So I hope that that helps. You guys, God is faithful and He loves you so much. And you have to understand, you have to believe for yourself that your best life, okay, as E.T. says, make the best of your life, y'all. And you can absolutely do it, but it's entirely up to you. All right? As always, thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.